What's going on, guys? It's Wingman, and today, as you can see, I'm going to be playing some Dragon Age Origins. It's one of my favourite game series ever, and this is by far my favourite game in the series, even though it is the oldest. So, with that said, I'm going to be starting a new game on the Nightmare difficulty. Just to confirm, Nightmare. This is my first Nightmare playthrough. So, see how I go. Hopefully I don't come across too noob to some of you Dragon Age veterans out there.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
And after that, glorious intro. Great character creation. It's a little late for me. Right before bed, I'm recording this, so regardless, I hope you all enjoy. Playing as a human warrior. Who am I kidding? I always play as a human warrior. I know. I'm human, so yeah. Other races just don't quite do it for me.
Greetings.
that tattoo. Hair's fine. So I can give him. They're all a little too grisly for my liking. Yeah, I'll rock a goatee. Rock a goatee too. Not going to get too in depth into this, otherwise I'll be here for hours. Yeah.
No, it is gone.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings. Ah, my spell! This isn't working! Need something else! You're in my way.
How do you do?
Right, casting. Focus. This is not good. Scoot! Off I go.
No, no.
Greetings.
Sorry, just trying to decide which voice I like more.
Well, that didn't work.
That don't suit him.
Greetings.
I've lost my concentration! It is unharmed.
Charmed, I'm sure. It didn't work! This weapon does nothing!
Violent or cocky?
Greetings. Ah, my spell! This isn't working! Need something else!
Both violent. It's my real name. Body. Not the prettiest character, but you'll do for the purposes of this. I want to do a sword and shield, tank, maybe a little bit of DPS in this guy, so I think I need strength. Definitely gonna need dexterity. Constitution can come later, because more dexterity you have, harder you are to hit, so I'm not getting hit, I don't need as much health. Right, pump this into. I believe I get a character that has herbalism straight up, and you can't collect any herbs in that in the opening sequence, so I shouldn't need that. Coercion could come in handy. Can't remember if there's any speech checks at the start or not, so that or that. I think I'm going to go with this just to be safe. I want to get all those speech checks. I'm going to be getting pretty much all of that. Pretty much all of this. Go powerful, precise striking. Shield bash will be good enough for the... Should be anyway. If not, well, I'm in for a rough time. Definitely nightmare.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown. Not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad. My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time. Ha! To what end, he says? And so glib. The boy's a whip like his father.
See what I contend with, Hal? You can't tell my fierce boy anything these days, Maker bless his heart.
Temperament to match his fighting skill. Well done, your lordship.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I'm gonna do my best not to talk over any of the characters, but we'll talk when it comes to my dialogue choices. Let's see. I mean, whatever you say doesn't make a difference. It's just sorta how you want your character to be. So I'll do my best.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Teyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Yes, I think I rather like that idea, Father.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Just ignores me.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is
Upstairs
Fergus?
in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Alright, that's it. Now this is, especially in Nightmare difficulty, primarily a top-down CRPG, but I like to play it over the shoulder for the most part, except when I'm in combat.
There you are.
There he is.
Your mother told me the Teyrn had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave. Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
You can control all your party members as if they're your main character. Where's the fun in that? Yeah. First little taste of combat for the video.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Yes. Humans are a bit xenophobic, to say the least. At least most of them. Nobody likes elves, except for, I don't know, my character's probably going to like them. I'm not going to be an asshole. But yeah.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Those poor elves. Yeah. Nothing to loot.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Trying to tell me something, boy.
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Okay. To name the dog. Spike. Pretty simple name. Ah yes, rats. Kill that one. Go kill that one. I'll kill that one. Give him a good charge, boy.
Tell me what to do so you can get off my back.
One shot in these giant rats. That's how it goes.
Die already! This'll be fun!
That's right. Give me that XP.
Better than later. I'll get on.
One thing I'm not super sure about is if XP is
Giant
shared.
rats. It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
As I was saying, I'm not sure if XP is shared amongst a party or if it only goes to the individual party member. I know the characters you leave at the base will level up as you go, so sort of leaning towards XP is shared. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Arl's men.
Okie dokie. Zerg
Got
to
it.
be had. Yes. Board elf fruit. If that's one tip I can give anybody who's looking to play this game or pick it up. Lord Alfred. Pretty sure I can sell that. And I do have all the DLCs, so I have all of these gifts and whatnot. That'll come in handy later. Right. We'll wear that. Rock them. Hold on to that. Got to extend that. Poultice is there. Poultices. Probably said that wrong both times, but you know what I mean. Ooh. This is monetary gain. L3 gen while exploring, 1 armor, 6 defense, spell resistance, mental resistance. Plus 1 armor is not the most helpful, so at least I don't think it is. But L3 generates anyway, I'm pretty sure, so I could also be wrong about that. Been a long while since I've played this game. Definitely don't want to reduce my hostility. I'm meant to be a tank, so I want everybody to come at me. Two attributes. Or if I end up hitting anyone in the back, that can come in handy. I'll be giving that to my rogue as soon as I can, as I get a rogue. There's that. Goodbye. Where was it? There it is. It's a belt. Full. I shouldn't need too many damage resistances, at least not yet. It's early anyway. Come in handy later, that's for sure.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then. Take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord.
No
now
one's
we can get to
the
work.
puppy eyes.
That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
No one is immune. Yeah. Okie dokie. Can I open that yet? Nope. I'm a rogue, so I can't pick lock. Servants' quarters. More servants or barracks quarters.
Good evening, my lord. Good evening, my lord.
go through there yet. Can't go there. And here's a chapel. Nope, this isn't the chapel. It's around the corner. This is a chapel, sure. Not going to listen to too much of her dialogue because she goes on for ages, and I don't think you guys came here for lore.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
If it will make you feel better.
Would it not make you feel better?
I don't think
The
anyone
Prophet
hears our
Andraste
prayers.
herself once doubted the path before her. Perhaps we should pray as she did. Creator of the heavens, world and seas, we beseech you. Your son is astray, lost in the wood of desolation. May the flame of your truth guide him home. So let it be.
Alright, I'll play along.
I sincerely hope your soul is at ease. Now I shall pray for your father and your brother. Join in if your heart compels you. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me. It is
I'll
the
leave it at
least I
that.
could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Hey, I really look forward to that. Not really. But, can't remember the name of the religion, but the worship of the Maker is the main religion in this world, at least at the moment. Da Vinci used to own everything, and they used to worship old gods. You'll find out more about that later as the game progresses. I'm not going to get too deep into it. Can talk to Duncan again quickly, I think. Find out a bit more about the Grey Wardens for everyone.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone. Until we speak again.
Damn it.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
I hit escape at the wrong time. I tried to skip his opening sentence and I ended up exiting. May we speak later?
Your father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner. Honestly, the Wardens would be thrilled to have you, but I won't go against your father's wishes. If you wish to discuss this further, however, let us talk after your father and the Arl depart.
I'm standing right here, you know.
I'm only
Hey, you did
suggesting
it to me.
satisfying my host's curiosity, as tempting as recruitment might be.
Fuck you. Go have Fergus can be Lord. I want to be a Grey Warden, Dad.
Good evening, my lord.
Oop, oop, wrong way. This way.
Oh, my lord, we were just,
Playing cards.
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Do you always question your
No,
duties?
my lord, of course not.
I'll forget about it this time. Next time I catch ya, you're copping a flogging.
Yes, my lord. Thank you. We won't forget this.
That's right. Get back to work. You guys need to be on guard, let's just say. Foreshadowing. answer.
Good
now.
evening, my lord.
Oh no, this guy drones on for a long time. Oh, they're not there yet. I'm gonna go talk to Mum, then I'll come back here.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, Mother. And he's back
You've
to
always
work.
had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
When you drunk.
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
Being modest, you fought well.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing
Those
scarlet.
cheekbones. Probably something I should have fixed, but too late for that now.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Okie dokie. They're now at the study. And I believe if you talk to Iona, she does come to speak to you later. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Oh, I don't want to get stuck talking to him.
That is a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent. Greetings once again, my lord.
Very pretty, if I might say so.
My lord is very kind, thank you. Lady Landra has been very good to me. I am lucky. If I may, your mother has no ladies-in-waiting herself. Is that usual for a noble woman of her rank?
Kind of maids like you, I might encourage her.
You are very kind, my lord. I'm nobody special. You make me blush.
I think we should get to know each other better.
Aren't we doing just that? What else did you have in mind?
Something more intimate, later, on in my room.
I see. I think I might like that. If I come to your door once everyone is asleep, would that be agreeable, my lord?
Please, call me Nathaniel.
Until tonight, then.
Sorry, that has to be done every playthrough. And I'll give this guy a talk to.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is?
This was my grandfather's.
So would I. Do you have a favorite book?
Dragons of
Good
the
choice. Timaeus' theory on the nature of dragons and how they connect to Darkspawn is quite intriguing. Yes, though I don't know when. I will leave when your father does. I'll ride as his second. A glorified squire, more or less. I'll care for his horse and armor and such. It's quite an honor.
See what he knows about the Grey Wardens.
No more than anyone else. Is it true there is one here in the castle? Have you met him?
It's true.
I'd join the Grey Wardens in a heartbeat. Can you imagine destroying the Darkspawn forever, becoming a hero? But I'd never gain a Grey Warden's notice. I'll have to be happy under your father's command.
Okay. Should we go?
Of course, my lord. I am sure you have much to do yet.
If any of the audience is so inclined, you can actually, instead of flirting with your owner, flirt the hell out of him. This game's rather progressive for its time, and doesn't hold any punches. Personally, I'm not so inclined, but if you are, go for it. Or if you're playing as a female, go for it. Or whatever strikes your fancy. Anyway, adios, Mum. Go talk to Fergus. Locked. If you do want a lore rundown, you can talk to that old man talking to the two squires in that library. He'll give you a big rundown on the history of Thedas, but the video's already, how long? 36 minutes. I want to finish off the prologue before anything. Oh. My bedroom. Here's the Mama Bear's bedroom. Here's Fergus's room.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait
Stay.
outside?
I'd like to say farewell.
You'll be missed,
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you would be so miserable, husband.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come? Good for him. I hope he makes it. If I were a Grey Warden, though, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it.
I
wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those Darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and Father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side. Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Good shield would be more useful.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, Mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
Mother can handle
It's true.
herself.
They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those Darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
I also believe this game predates Mass Effect. I'm not too sure on that. I'd have to check the dates. But yeah.